The views and opinions on the Craig L. Hayes Show do not necessarily reflect those of Westgate Resorts ownership or management. And now, on with the show.
You're listening to It's Showtime, the Craig L. Hayes Show. And welcome back, everybody, to It's Showtime, the Craig L. Hayes Show. We're back here in Elvis Presley's dressing room at the Westgate Resort, Las Vegas. It is the 21st of September, 2025, and we're sitting here with Angel Rosas. Am I saying your last name right? Don't let me butcher it.
No,
Rosas?
Rosas, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's spelled that way, and I'm saying it that way, and I'm like, sometimes things don't sound the way you're supposed to,
I know.
Okay, I didn't want to be mean to you and be calling you the wrong names or something like that. So,
It's okay.
okay, we just want to make sure we're not doing anything wrong here with you. Okay, so we're back, and we're going to keep on talking about it. Let's go back to some more early days when it's still the International and before even Hilton picked it up, which they picked it up like in '73 or something like that. So
He passed away in 74. Elvis passed away in 74.
77.
Oh, 77.
Yeah, he passed away in August of '77.
Okay.
So he's been gone almost 50 years.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's just mind blowing. Yeah, I was 15 when he passed away, and so let's go back to some days. You had Barbra Streisand.
Yes.
You had Elvis.
Yes.
Who else did you have here? I know you guys had some major stars.
One of the things that I wanted to tell you is in the lobby, the lobby started from way up in the line was so large, so big that the people had to wait for their turn to come in. And back in those days, we only had reservations, no tickets. No tickets in those days. So anyway, they were doing the how do you call the lobby? I mean, the lobby way back so long that people didn't care about waiting to see Elvis. Yeah.
Well, you had 2,000 people lined up waiting to get in. Yeah, so the line stretched from the showroom doors through the casino.
Yeah.
Which was the whole point. Make sure it's wrapping around the casino, past slot machines, past all those things, while people play some slots and stuff.
Yeah.
They were pretty smart about that stuff.
Exactly.
And into the lobby, which was quite a ways away. That's a good 100+ feet away. It's a good 150 feet probably from the showroom entrance to the lobby. So it's a long ways and a lot of people ready to go see Elvis and enjoy it. And he put on a show, though.
Yeah. People just wanted to touch them. Women, especially women, wanted to touch them, give them a kiss or something, anything that they could get out of Elvis. But he had a selection of people coming to see females to see Elvis. Yeah, he had an entourage. He had the
entourage to go collected all the women for him to say hi.
Yeah.
Well, that's what showbiz is. What showbiz is. So Elvis, I know Engelbert played here.
Yes, he did.
Charlie Rich, he was another guy.
Yes.
Oh, we forgot one of the biggest ones, Liberace.
Oh, Liberace. Oh, my goodness. His show was, he can lasted longer and longer. We were just waiting for him. When is he going to get over? Yeah. No, Liberace, yeah. The first edition, who was that?
Was that Kenny Rogers?
Kenny Rogers.
Yep.
In the first edition.
Yep.
Yeah. They played at the lounge.
Isn't that funny? Played at the lounge here, and Kenny Rogers went on to be so huge.
I know.
It's just But that's paying your dues. You know, you have to remember, you got to pay your dues somewhere. And
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
you know, Elvis played a lot of little places too before he became huge. Then he recorded the album. Then he took off. Then he was just
Yeah.
became huge. But
Maybe I could be mistaken. Did he started at the Frontier by any chance?
Elvis,
Elvis? I don't remember that.
and that was before they had the International was built, because the International opened in August of no July of '69.
69.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so he may have played a little bit here and there in town.
Yeah.
I remember at the Riviera, when I worked at the Riviera, there's a picture there of Elvis playing the piano and Liberace playing the guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they posed for a picture. They were each playing each other's instruments
Oh, wow.
and goofing and taking pictures and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And that's back when I think Liberace played at the Riviera,
Wow.
back like 55, 56,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that time period. So he may have played somewhere else. I'm not quite sure. You know, that's a great question. I'm going to have to look that up if he played anywhere else. But, I mean, this is where everyone knows him. As
Yes,
playing.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Wayne Newton played here, but Wayne Newton
Newton, yeah.
really was big down at the Fremont downtown.
Yeah.
That's where him and his brother, I can't remember his name, they had their act, and that's where they played a lot, was at the Fremont Hotel.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
So that goes back a little bit in history too. So yeah, we're going back way back into the 50s on that stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, I'm just trying to remember some of the acts, because I used to come here, because my dad worked here in the showroom on stage with Elvis and all these guys. And I used to go sit on the side stage and just watch some of the acts and stuff. And I was a kid. I was like 12 years old. you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
I was a little kid at that
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
But I watched Liberace. Oh, the Osmonds.
The Osmonds.
Osmond
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah. That them too.
Liberace, Osmonds, Charlie Rich, Shauna Na. That was another one that played here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a bunch that I came and saw, and I can't remember all the ones I saw here as a kid. But I loved coming here when I was a kid and just watching the shows.
Yeah. Absolutely.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I mean, your memory is longer than mine.
I don't know if it's much longer. Yeah, there's times I wonder about it, but yeah, it's you worked a long time
Yes.
and had a lot of good memories.
Yes.
Anything in particular? I mean, mine, I've been retired a year now, and I look back and I go, you know, what do I miss? Do I miss the shows? Well, I kind of do miss the shows.
Yeah.
I miss more my associations with the people I worked with.
Yes.
You know, the friendships that I made and stuff. I don't see anybody anymore like I used to. You know, that's the thing I miss. What about you? I mean, what do you miss in the business? Because we'll talk about all the changes that happened going from captains, maitre d's to ushers and stuff. I mean, that all
Yeah.
changed everything in Las Vegas.
Big change.
Yeah.
Huge change.
But-
Huge.
You've been out of it for a little while. You've been retired for a while. What do you miss about the business
It's
besides the money?
being at home.
Yep.
I'm locked up in the house.
There's probably times Jewel would like to have you go back to work, right? Yeah, I think my wife is getting tired of me being around too, and I've only been there for a year. So
Oh yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing of all these beautiful memories, and they'll never come back. No.
nope, they're gone. All those memories, they are just that. They're memories to look back on and smile on and say that was good times. But you know, to that point, you know, we eventually became the Las Vegas Hilton.
Yes.
And those were some amazing times. Then we started doing production shows. Let's talk a little bit of difference between production shows and star policy. For you guys, what did you notice different in the crowds, the people, et cetera, between star policy and production people, you know, production shows?
Oh,
Did the people take care of you as well during production show? I mean, what was it pretty much all the same? I'm kind
yeah.
of just curious about that. I don't have no idea how that would work.
I had a Texas man that he wanted to have his girls. There were maybe 3 or 4 girls. He wanted to have them close to Elvis, and he paid $5,000 to be close to Elvis.
Wow,
Yeah.
5,000
Five
to
thousand
sit
dollars to
down front.
down in the front. Yeah, and the chairs were not comfortable at all. Not comfortable. You have to. The chairs. There were too many chairs. Too
Yeah.
many. Too many of them.
And folks, just so you know, $5,000 back in 69, 70, 71, 2, 3. Elvis's show was like, what was the dinner show, like $20?
Okay. The first show was at 8 o'clock, and the second show was at 10.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
And how much can you remember about how much it was? I saw a ticket a while ago about Elvis or one of those shows, and the dinner show was like $14 or something like $18 something. I
Yeah.
mean,
The food was very cheap.
yeah,
Very cheap.
and that was the
Chicken.
show. That was the show, and the meal was like $14, $18, something
Yeah,
like that.
very cheap.
And this guy paid $5,000 to sit someone down front.
Yeah.
Wow, that is just totally amazing.
Yeah. Well, he was from Texas.
Yeah,
I want those girls close to Elvis. Well, he paid for.
well, and he got it right.
Yeah, he got it.
You
yeah.
guys, you and Emilio said no problem. Right down there you go.
No problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's just the line from the lobby in the front at the casino. The line was so huge, and I used to tell the people, you know what? Don't matter what happens, I will try to get you a table, just a portable table, okay? Portable table. And so I'm going to put a tray over there, and so, but don't shake it. Don't shake it.
So
So
you
it will
would-
fall. It will fall.
So we'd use the jack stands,
The jack stands, yeah.
put just a tray on top of it, a little
Yeah,
cloth, and call
that's
it.
it. That's it. Yeah.
If it works, it works, man.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so other than that, it's so many beautiful memories.
Great.
So many of them.
So let's talk a little bit about when it must have been just so disappointing and upsetting when all the hotels went from maitre d's and captains to tickets with ushers.
Yes.
The good times were over for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, it was-
Well, the thing is, if people didn't have no reservations, we will accommodate whoever we could do for them to get you a table. Yeah.
And then when just going back to it a little bit, I remember wasn't it Steve Wynn that started that whole thing, got rid of all the captains and all the maitre d's and stuff, and he went to a ticketed system with
Exactly.
ushers. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, he did. I think he started that down at the Golden Nugget,
Could have been.
and then they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
carried it on through.
Yeah, he started at the Golden Nugget. Yeah, absolutely.
Then all the hotels said, "Yeah, we should do that too," and then they all did it. And you guys basically, that was the end of making the big money at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, other than that,
That was in the '90s. I think that was in the '90s.
Probably.
Right around the '90s, because when Starlight Express, you remember Starlight Express when it came in here? Because that was all ushers. And there was a bunch of you guys, because all the different places you guys had to seat people, because it was a huge, the whole showroom was a skate track.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
But you know what? One of the things that I do remember, it never did work out. it never did work out because the skaters were running so fast, they could bump into people.
Yeah.
They could bump, knock people out of their way. Yeah, yeah. It was, but the show never did work. Never did work. No.
No, I came here. That's when I started with Starlight Express, and I started working, and that was 31 years ago. That was a long time ago to me.
Yeah.
To you, it's not a big deal. You've been here 56 years. To me, 31 years was a long time. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was an interesting show. It was Andrew Lloyd Webber, Starlight Express. I liked the show, but the problem is the show never changed from the night it opened to the night it closed. It was the same exact show every night, every show. You're not going to get a lot of people coming back and seeing the same exact show over and over and
No,
over again.
no, of course
It's not going to happen,
No.
you know.
Of course not.
And so you guys started seeing fewer and fewer people. They kept trying to make it so people could come in and see more. It just never worked because it just doesn't work. It's hard to get people to come back and see the same show over and over and over again.
One of the things about Starlight Express, the show, it was a Broadway. It was a Broadway.
Yes.
It was a Broadway. It never made plenty money. No.
Very expensive show to put on
Yes, it was.
because they had a huge cast of like 45 people.
Oh, yeah.
They had all of their production people, which is another about half a dozen people. And then we had our stage people, and that was 48 people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So behind the scenes, it took 48 people a show to make that work
Yeah.
because there's so many moving things on that stage and so many, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculously expensive,
Yeah, very, very expensive.
you know.
Absolutely. Yep.
But production shows have a hard time. Even Phantom, remember Phantom was down at Venetian, and it sat there only for 5 years.
Wow.
And as big of a show as that was, it lasted about 5 years.
Wow.
And then it had to go because it's just hard to get people to come back over and over and over again to see the same show.
true.
It's that's why we get into shows. We start moving on. We get into star policy, and star policy. People. If you have a star there one week and you say, hey, let's go back to Vegas the following week, you're probably going to see a different person at the showroom.
Yeah.
So it gives you people a reason to come back and see shows. So
One of the things that I want to bring you back to your memory is that we had when the boss passed away, when he passed away. As a matter of fact, I got something there. I didn't bring it with me. I left it in the car. Anyway, when the boss passed away, Cammie took over. And she's still there. She's still the CEO. Still the CEO.
yep, Cammie's still running the place, and she's the boss.
Yes.
And are you talking Dave Siegel?
Dave Siegel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he pass away about a year ago?
Maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been pretty recent. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, he's gone. But what a wonderful guy to buy this place, back 15 years ago. Because if he hadn't bought this place, the convention center was going to buy it and level it and turn it into more convention area.
He sent me a beautiful, beautiful car one day. He sent me a beautiful. I left it in the car. But anyway.
And that's okay. I'll look at it when I walk you guys out there.
Yeah,
Take a look at it.
okay. Very good. Yeah. He was a beautiful, beautiful boss.
Yep.
Beautiful boss.
I'm grateful for him. I mean, he saved all of our jobs.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
and he didn't let them tear down one of the last iconic hotels,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be Vegas's way. It sits around here for a while, and then they tear them down, build a bigger something or else, and
Yeah.
he didn't.
It's amazing. I'll see if I can remember pulling the beautiful card he sent me, especially on my name, on my name. You know, and he was saying beautiful things about myself, beautiful things. Thank you for lasting 55 years.
Now you've had an amazing career. I mean, you really have, and like I say, you're like an icon yourself here because you're. I don't think there's anybody still on the employee roles
Very
older than you.
Yeah, very few people still alive today.
Yeah.
Very few people still alive. But I'm still kicking.
Yep. You're actually in pretty good shape. You know.
I don't know about that.
No, you're walking around pretty good. You're doing pretty dang good. You know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's probably because Jewel takes good care of you.
She feeds me good.
Feeds you good. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Anyway, yeah. But anyway, so that's it?
No, there's just a few more minutes here. Why don't we talk a little bit about? Just think about it for a second. And I know you really loved having Elvis here. Was Elvis your favorite?
Okay, one of the things that I mentioned, I did not mention, that Cami was saying, Angel has been up here for 55 years. 55 years. And I counted the shows that the shows that he has witnessed, 1,200 shows.
I'm going to say it was more than that.
I don't know.
Are you sure it was 1,200 or was it 12,000?
No, 1,200. 1,200.
1,200?
1,200, yeah. I will pull the card
Yeah.
when
Because-
before we go back to the car.
You guys were doing back in the day, you know, when they were doing 2 shows a night. You guys were doing 500 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, so you were doing 1,000 every 2 years. Back in the day, I mean, it was 2 shows a night. So that's you guys worked 5 nights a week. 50. That's 500 shows. That's 500 shows a year. So yeah, I'm going to say you're probably closer to if they wrote 1,200, it might be what they counted up, but I don't think they counted a lot of the 2 shows a night thing going on back then.
Right.
I think you're closer to like 10,000 shows.
Something like that.
I've done like 18,000. Yeah, I started listing all the shows I did, and I was like, holy crud.
How long have you been doing this?
I started in show business. I was a performer when I was a kid. I had a unicycle act that we used to do around town.
Okay.
And I started doing that when I was 12.
Wow.
So I've been doing it for over 50 years, been in show business one way or another. And then I just worked in the show, in the scenery shops when I was a youngster. And then I started working on stages and stuff like that. So it's add it all up, it's probably 50 years. But as a stage hand, building scenery, working in showrooms, it's like 45 years. Yeah.
So you work on stage a lot then? On stage?
Oh, yeah.
A stage?
Yep. Yeah, I worked at the Mint. Do you remember the Mint downtown?
No.
Okay. It was next to the Horseshoe down there. Worked in there for 3 years in the lounge, and I worked at Splash, the Riviera, for 6.5 years. Wow. And then I did 30 years here.
You have some history.
Yeah, I've done a few shows, and I've lost a little hearing to prove it. So don't hear so well out of my right ear anymore from all the years of doing shows. But
Fantastic.
but that's just what it is. So, well, any other memories you want to just pass on before we?
No, just about. I've been trying to think about everything, but.
Oh, Tom Jones. Yeah,
Tom
give us a
Jones.
Tom Jones one. That would be a great one.
Yeah, okay. So, Tom Jones, he borrowed my comb from myself. He borrowed my comb, probably he doesn't even remember that. So he says to me, you know what? When you go back to the girls, sell the comb.
Sell the comb.
Sell the comb, so you can get some money. And but Tom Jones will not remember that.
No.
No.
He probably did that for a few guys.
Yeah.
Did you ever sell the comb?
Well, I told the girls, this comes from Tom Jones. So if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Yeah. No. But yeah, amazing stories that I have gone through so much. Just like yourself.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. That's why I'm doing this, is to keep the history. I wanted to make sure people get to hear about what went on in Las Vegas, and especially at this hotel. This hotel is so special. It is to me. It is to you, I know.
Yes.
I mean, this is just such an important part of my life since I was a kid, basically. When I was a youngster, come here. I never thought coming here watching the shows when I was like 12 years old that I was going to be working here for so many years. Never crossed my mind.
No, of course not.
But then all of a sudden I'm here, and I've been here, did 30 years here on the stage.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was amazing. So,
yeah, it was.
Well, Angel and Jewel, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping us here.
This has been wonderful. I've enjoyed hearing some of the history, some of the stories, and it's. Thank you for participating in saving some of your memories for people, so they can hear what happened here in Las Vegas and such. So
thank you so much. Thank you to you. Thank you.
Well, you're so welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have known you for the last 30 years, and call you a friend. So
thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you much. That's the end of the Craig L. Hayes Show. It's showtime. Or it's Showtime, the Craig L. Hayes Show. I get those backwards sometimes. So anyways, folks, we'll be back with another show from another person, hopefully soon. I've got to line up some more people here, and we'll get them on YouTube, and you'll be able to listen to them. So until then, we'll call it good. You're listening to It's Showtime, the Craig L. Hayes Show.